All right, everyone, we are here with another championship transformation. This client crushed the last 6 weeks, and I'm going to let her tell her story. What is your name?
My name is Melanie Jolin. I'm Coach Chris's other half.
That's right. We Coach Chris's other half. How old are you, by the way?
I am 29.
29. And what do you do for work?
Yeah. Currently I'm in retail. I work at a baby store called Dearborn Baby, right in Thornhill.
Okay, very cool. So right, we're very close to the studio. So,
Yeah,
I go back into, you've been with Chris for the whole time. I think he's been with Fight Fit.
yeah,
But I think you really got into the fitness, like much more into it recently. But
yeah.
before doing that, what was your fitness and your health like before?
I was kind of sporadic. I'd have phases where I was gung ho right into the fitness thing. I would do yoga. I am back when the Stouffville location was still there. I would go work out there at least a couple times a week. Um, but kind of, I think I'd say over the pandemic is when I kind of let it go and I just do a yoga video here and there, but nothing consistent.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
So it sounds like you kind of had spurts, and it's it's great. Your other half is a fitness coach, but you can kind of
Yeah,
see where you struggled was maintaining that consistency.
yeah.
And COVID made it even worse. Like, what was kind of like, where were you at in terms of like weight, your body, or your energy levels?
Again, it was up and down. Over the pandemic, I had some health issues. I had like a really bad chest infection, which um, inflamed the skin around the heart. So they told me I couldn't do any heavy workouts. And then I found out I had IBS. So I lost a lot of weight and then gained a lot of weight and kind of, yeah, like up and down like a yo-yo.
Mhm. And
Hmm.
and after the pandemic, did you try to get back into things?
Yeah, yeah. I think what really put me in the mindset to get back into fitness was my whole IBS like journey, um, figuring out the things that I can eat and what I should stay away from, finding the triggers. Um, I think once I got all that packed down, I I had like a light switch go off. Like I did like I was able to um figure this out and now my body is working properly again. Um why don't I do this for my fitness? Why don't I take better care of my body in this other way?
Mhm. Good,
So I think that's the big change there.
good. So it almost like you addressed the
Mhm,
nutrition side of things, you felt better, and now it was time
mhm.
to improve your physical fitness.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. So you did that. You ended up doing the 6 week challenge first, but you actually continued to keep going. But I want to talk about the
Yeah.
initial 6 weeks, though. What were some of your results from doing the challenge for 6 weeks?
Um, well, I definitely feel a lot stronger, after doing the, challenge. Um, Before, I always, felt my arms were, like, kind of a spot for me. I never really liked my arms. I felt they looked a little chubby. But after doing the 6 weeks, I have other Fight Fit clients coming to me saying, "Oh, girl, your arms look great." and that's been a really big confidence booster. Um, Also, the weight as well. I went down 15 pounds during the 6 weeks, so that that was really that was a big shock. That
Amazing, right?
yeah, yeah.
So you lost some weight, actually pretty
Mhm.
significant amount of weight. Arms started to really be defined and start to show. Um,
Mhm.
you at this point, like you already fixed your diet. Did it affect your energy levels at all at this point, or your other health issues?
Yeah, my energies levels actually have been really, really great. I have more energy. Um, Also, again, with the nutrition and that, like I was able to eat still pretty pretty good on the challenge. So that was great.
Good. Lots of improvements
Yeah.
all around. So weight, body fat, health issues, and everything like that. Um,
Hmm.
Now let's take it back. Like you had trouble maintaining consistency, but I think this is the most consistent I ever seen you
Yeah, I
working
agree.
out.
Yeah.
What changed? Like what made it so that you did the challenge and was it the results that made you like what was it? I don't want to put words in your mouth, but what was it that made you now maintain this consistency and make it part of your life?
I felt like something that was missing from my life was routine and consistency. Yeah, I feel like I was lacking yeah, a routine because I get up um 7:30 every day to take the dog out. So that was always a routine, but other than that, I didn't have much of a routine.
Got it.
Mhm.
So now that you built the structure around workouts, that has become a routine and is almost like it's almost that anchor to everything else in your life. Now the nutrition's on point. Now everything else is on point. So that is awesome. So
Yeah,
congratulations
no,
on that.
thank you.
Um, Obviously Chris is your significant other, and I'm sure you already bought into the program. He's probably told you about how many lives you've changed. But when you started
Yeah.
it, did you feel like you had some skepticism about the 6 week challenge? Did you ever have any skepticism about it?
No, no, I've seen the transformations and what you guys do is incredible. You guys change lives and um I feel like what kind of held me back for so long as well was my mental health. I did have to work through some things, but now being out of the pandemic and I've worked on my mental health, I feel like I'm in the right mindset to get the work done.
But love it. So leave it with one last thing. What would you say to somebody to get them motivated to do this challenge?
Oh, hmm, that's a great question. Well,
Putting you on the
I
spot here.
feel yeah. I feel like you have to be in the right mindset. You want this. Um, and I did want this for myself. Um, so yeah, I think the person needs to be in the right mindset and they to want to make this change in their life because otherwise they're just gonna go back to old habits, and that's what I've done in the past. But I I'm not gonna do that anymore.
And you know what? That is the true transformation. As much as 6 weeks, we say there's a transformation involved. The true transformation is somebody that's actually taken this 6 weeks and now made it part of their life. So, now,
Yeah.
congratulations on your continued success, and we hope to see you keep coming, maintaining that routine. And thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you so much for having me, Joe.
Thanks.